So first I'd like to acknowledge that we're on the unceded territory of the Coast Salish people, the Squamish, Musqueam, and Tsleil-Waututh. And I'm here representing CAP 2, just like King Mong, and we oppose the rezoning of 450 Gore for the 61 market units for the following reasons. We don't need more market housing. We do need social housing at welfare rates for homeless downtown east side residents and for SRO residents. That's what we need. This doesn't provide it. Market housing on that site will increase the value of surrounding land, putting upward pressure on low-rent SROs, apartments, and stores, which could make more low-income people homeless or force them to use a bigger portion of their income for rent. And market housing in the area will put upward pressure on commercial rents on a street where stores serve primarily low-income people. And in particular, rents at Chowluan, Mao Dan, Laurie Krill, the Fan Tower, and the East Hotel, and several SROs are vulnerable. So I don't know if you guys know this, but the Residential Tenancy Act allows landlords to apply for extra rent increases if, quote, the rent for the rental unit is significantly lower than rent payable for other rental units that are similar to and in the same geographical area as the rental unit. So in other words, if 450 Gore is allowed to go through with its proposed rents, then other units in that same area can apply for extraordinary rent increases according to the Residential Tenancy Act. And in fact, that actually already happened at Chowluan, but fortunately the tenants got organized and fought it. Plus, there's actually, I was looking at the staff report, there's actually really nothing in the proposed agreement that would guarantee the rents that are stated, the $850, the $1,100, and the $1,800 or whatever. It's just what the developer is suggesting and they'll probably be. In addition, there's co-ops like the nearby Laurie Krill, which have clauses in their agreement with the government that require them to rent their market units at 90% of nearby market rents. So if you put a building in there that has higher rents than nearby rental units, even co-ops, even social housing, they're required to raise their rents. So putting in a new building with rents as proposed in that low-income area is going to exert upward pressure on rents, even in co-ops. So we desperately need to reduce rents, not increase them. The waiver of nearly $500,000 in DCLs as proposed by staff is not warranted by a development that will increase upward pressure on rents in a low-rent area and won't provide any desperately needed social housing. You could use that money to build 2 social housing units, or you could give it to a Chinese society SRO to upgrade. You could do something useful with it if you had it. So the housing crisis is pretty serious. It's very serious. You know, we had the highest homeless count we've ever had last year, and business as usual isn't going to cut it. I thought the most interesting thing from the debate on the previous agenda item was the guy from Concord Pacific saying that he thought the federal and provincial governments should build more social housing. You guys should nab him for some sort of coalition to put some pressure on and be really serious about that. But in the meantime, you should not approve this development because it's not creating any low-income housing, and it's going to have the impact of pushing up rents in the nearby low-rent area, and it could make more people homeless. That's it.
Okay, thanks.